Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been forever since I uploaded a video. It's about, I think, 5, almost 6 months now since I uploaded my last video. This is an update video on, just my life update. Just to let you guys know why it's been so hard for me to be consistent. I know every video I make, I say, oh, I'm gonna try to be consistent, but it's been so hard, you guys. I've been going through so much the past year. um a lot of you know that I believe I shared on my last couple of videos that I did give birth to a child. So I am a mom of two now. So life is a challenging one. It's been challenging. Having two kids under 4. I have a 3-year-old, and then now I have a 10-month old, an 11-month old, actually. Just an 11-month old, is about to be 1. So I'm about to have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. So it's been challenging, but I just want to talk about the elephant in the room, which is postpartum depression. Postpartum depression. Oh my God. This is something I never thought I would experience. I always used to hear about it. And growing up as a Christian, they always use the word to, just they always use the word, the Bible scriptures to, like, make you feel like you're a terrible person if you express how you feel. If you are expressing any type of moodiness in your postpartum season. It's like almost a taboo conversation to talk about in the church. Anything that has to do with mental health, they always, we're always taught to, use the word, use your faith to fight it off. And, I believe you can use your faith to fight it off, but you also have to use some practical steps to help yourself. So I just want to talk about postpartum depression because it hit me hard, y'all. It hit me hard. Let me talk about first when I was pregnant, right? I say my first 6 months of pregnancy was not fun at all. I see a lot of times moms will post pictures or videos of their pregnancy when they were pregnant and say, oh, how they missed their pregnancy. I'm not one of those moms, okay? I'm not. Like, at this point, I don't even want to have any kids. This is an agreement between my husband and I. We don't want to have any more children. We have 2 boys. That's fine. I don't care about having a daughter because I know people always, I've had people in the past ask me when am I going to have a daughter, which I think is so rude and disrespectful. You don't ask nobody that type of question. But that's another conversation for another day. But I just want to say, like, my first 6 months of pregnancy were so hard, yo. Like, I was so moody. I was crying all the time. I wasn't happy. You know how, like, you're supposed to enjoy your pregnancy. You're supposed to be happy. But, like, I would, for no reason, y'all. For no reason. Not like I was sad for a specific reason. I was, like, just so moody. Like, I wasn't eating well. I wasn't sleeping well. And mind you, I had a toddler at the time, too. My first child was a toddler, and he was not in daycare at the time. He's in daycare now, but he was not in daycare at the time. And I have to take care of a toddler, right? I have to work because I was working from home, still working from home, and still have to cook, still have to clean, still have to do things. And it was just too much. It was just too much. Granted, my husband works from home as well, but his type of job is not like mine. It's not flexible. He's on the phone a lot. He's in meetings a lot, so he can't really help even if he want to. So it was a lot on me, and it was just hard. I was so burnt out. I was so depressed. I was so stressed out. I was always crying, crying behind closed doors, crying for nothing, right? Like, that's how bad my pregnancy was. Fast forward to after the baby, the first 3 months I had my mom came over. She would go to work, and then after work she would come and help me. She would spend the night at my house, and then in the morning she'd go to work. She did that every day, and for like 3 months. So my mom helped me for the first 3 months. She cooked, she cleaned, she did everything. So I didn't really have to do much at that time. I had help. It was a little easier. But once my mom stopped coming, she stopped coming like around 3 months because it was a lot on her as well. She had to, like, help me here and also take care of her home and my stepdad, make sure there's food, there's everything. So it was a lot on her. So I understood. I just want to say, you guys heard that car that just drove by. I'm sitting right by the window. and this is the only place that have a good light in it. I'm so sorry, but I have to get this video out today because I keep saying I'm gonna do a video, I'm gonna do a video, and I can't wait any longer. So I apologize if you guys hear any trucks going by. I'm gonna make this video real quick. But after my mom stopped coming, you know, she will come every now and then, like once or twice a week. But it just got really hard. And I returned to work after that too. I started working again. And at the time, the kids were not in daycare. I was watching both of them, and cooking, cleaning, working from home. It was so hard. I was crying all the time, and there are times where both of them were crying. They're just cranky, just oh my God, it was just bad. Like there are times where both of them were hungry. You have to make food for this, make food for that, and they're both crying. And then both of them were cranky. Both of them had wet diapers. It was just bad. Like my 3-year-old now, he's being potty trained. He started potty training when he was 2.5, so he's being potty trained now, which is a little better. But we're still working on it. Potty training boys is not easy, but it was hard. Postpartum was hard on me. Like I said, I had mood swing for like the first 6 months of after my child was born. So like I'll say when he turned 6 months, it got a little better. You know, my life, I started having, you know, I started having a routine for myself that worked. And then by that time we put the our little one in daycare. He started daycare, and you know, it got better. It got it got much better than before. But I just wanted to say, like, postpartum depression is not easy. Check on your friends that just gave birth, even if they're like their kid is like 8, 9 months old. You might think they're okay, but it can hit you. Postpartum depression can hit you anytime, right? Your child could be 1 and it could still hit you. So I just wanted to say, like, it was hard for me. It was hard. I was in a dark space. Like at that time, I didn't even have the energy to pray to God. I didn't even have the energy to read my Bible. I didn't even want to hear what people had to say. Like I have friends that I would talk to about, you know, how I'm feeling, about, you know, but even my parents, my mom, I talked to my mom, like, you know, I told her, I remember telling both of my parents, my mom and my stepdad, that, you know, you're supposed to enjoy your pregnancy. You're supposed to enjoy your children. But I told them that, you know, I feel bad for saying it, but I wasn't enjoying motherhood at the time. It was just hard. It was hard. And, you know, they used to always talk to me like, you know, you should be, you know, African parents, but, you know, they meant good. They used to tell me, you know, you should be appreciative. You should be grateful. Kids are a blessing, which they are. Kids are a blessing. I am so blessed and I'm grateful. You know, so those advice actually help you to look at life a little different, you know, even though our hands, my husband and I, hands are always full, right? We barely get a break. We barely go on dates. So like our hands are always full, but when we also think about it in the brighter side, we're grateful for children, you know, like kids are a blessing. So that was a great thing that came out of it, and how my perspective shifted. And then from there, you know, I started doing like some practical things to help me get myself back to the old me. Um, it was hard, yo. It was hard. So I just wanted to come on here and share that. That's what I've been up to. That's why it's been so hard to even record a video. Like, it's been even so hard to get myself together. I just came from church. That's why my hair is like this. That's why you know, I look decent. But like when I'm not doing anything, when I'm just home, it's even hard to get myself ready for a video. That's why I stopped recording videos for so long. But I told myself, now since I get dressed on Sundays, I'm gonna try to record a little more on Sundays. I don't necessarily have to post on Sundays, but I'm gonna try to get myself, you know, push myself to record videos a little more. And I went through the hardest season of my life in the past year. When I mean the hardest season in my motherhood life, in my marriage, in my like friendships, in every aspect of my life, even career wise. Like I switched jobs. My last job was a contract, 6 months, it ended, and God opened the door and I got a job right after that. It's been like, what one thing I would say, God has always been there. Even when it didn't seem like he has always been there. And I will share, I will share that part of my testimony, how I got my current job. But I just want to come on here and say I am going to try to record more. I am going to try to, be consistent on my channel. It's been like up and down, up and down, and it's so hard, guys. When you have kids, it's so hard, but I'm gonna try to be consistent. And I thank you guys so much for supporting me and always watching my videos. This channel is growing really slow, but I'm not coming on here for views, meaning I'm not just gonna come on here and record any video just to get views. I want to record things that I'm passionate about, things that represent me, things that that I know 10-20 years from now, if I look at it, I'll still be like, yeah, that's exactly what I stand for. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and give a little life update. Postpartum depression got me really hard. My next video I'm gonna post, I'm gonna talk about the practical steps that I took that helped me to get my mental health in order, y'all. I'm gonna talk about it, and I hope that video helped a lot of like new moms, soon to be moms, and anybody that that's in that season. I hope that when I post that video, that will be help them to help them in their situation. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. I appreciate you guys, and I love you guys. Bye bye.